FHA versus conventional, the secret that sellers don't really want you to know. So here's the scenario. My buyer just lost out on a super competitive situation because they had an FHA loan and the seller picked a conventional offer instead. It's heartbreaking, right? But this happens a lot, and it's not because FHA loans are bad. It just has to do with today's market. So let's break it down. In today's housing market, it's not always about how much your offer is, but what the seller perceives to be the best fit for their needs. And sometimes the stars just don't align. Sellers often see FHA as riskier. So why is that? Stricter appraisals. FHA appraisals don't just look at the value. They look at safety and habitability. Sellers want confidence that the deal will close. And while FHA loans are amazing for many buyers, it can feel like a gamble to some sellers because of the stricter appraisals and potential for repair. Then you have the perception of weaker buyers. FHA loans have a lower credit score and down payment requirement, which some sellers assume means that a buyer is less financially stable, which is not always the case, but perception matters. And finally, faster closing with conventional loans. Conventional loans and cash are simpler, quicker, and faster, especially in competitive markets. So here's the deal. If you're using an FHA loan, it doesn't mean that you can't compete. It just means that you need to sell a strategy. You need to work with an experienced agent that presents a strong offer that makes the seller feel secure. And ultimately, that boils down to you and the terms. Even little things like closing timelines, contingencies, and flexibilities can really sway a seller. It's not always about the highest price. It's about how simple and likelihood it is to get to the closing table. And finally, at the end of the day, if it all really boils down to the financing, then talk to your realtor, talk to your loan officer about alternative loan options. It's all about presenting the most certainty to a seller as humanly possible. At the end of the day, your loan really shouldn't be the thing that stands between you getting into your dream home. So make sure that you're working with your realtor so that you can strategize a plan to get you into the home that you love and you've always wanted.